Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setup for today, March the 23rd. So, bit of noise out of the Feds and interest rate hike yesterday, and the market reacted a little bit differently to what we were expecting. Nevertheless, the trend was up. We had a pullback on structure, and you can see we sort of started buying from there. Have a look at the oscillators; they have crossed over. We do not have diversions, but they are crossed over and far apart. I suspect you have a cup and handle or head and shoulders here that you should be looking for. So that is the upper end of it, and that would get us out the moving averages as well. So drilling down to the hour, sideways until the noise came out, and then we sort of climbed. So there was no real opportunity. We did indicate yesterday a break of this, the upside would get you long. So there's the break, there's the retest. In fact, get down to the 50-minute and you'll see this clear as daylight. There is the high there. It was the top of the range. You broke through. Here was the underside of the range. You can see here's your structure starting just before the noise. Anyway, what we're looking for is opportunities to buy, and we're going to have to just go back to the 8-hour and look for the most logical area, and I'm going to put it in a zone here. See all these tails here? That's kind of where we are. We've got a gap as well this morning, so just get the gap in. That's what I'd be looking at. Have a look at, let's just play these last two. A pullback to 108.696 or alternatively 108.547. You're looking for structure here and you're looking for continuation to the upside. This is looking really interesting, and the target at the moment is going to be up here at 109.289. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen. This one played out quite nicely yesterday, although didn't really pay attention to it. I was looking more on the Euro USD and Euro British Pound pairs for decent moves, but nevertheless, US dollar Japanese yen rejected a level here. Look to the left, there it is there. Crossover of all the moving averages. Oscillators have now separated as well and crossing over. I suspect pretty much similar situation here. You are looking for an opportunity to short. This gap close would be the most logical area for me, and then any one of these tails in between the two levels. So drilling down to the 1 hour, you'll see the level coincided with 155. Look at the diversions forming on the hour. You have a big engulfing bar there. Entry was below that, stop was above it, 270 point stop loss, and first target was hit very quickly, which was 1,200 points away. So that was a fairly decent trade. Gentle reminder never to write off the levels on all the pairs. Anyway, what we're looking for today is we're looking for a revisit of 131.556, or alternatively 131.793. Just be wary of this gap from last night. That may come into play as well. So I just want to drill down to 15 minutes here because it's always something worth watching. Nice flag, wasn't quite exact on the level, but you probably find if I go to the left on the 15-minute there would have been a level up a little bit higher. There it is there. So pin bar, that one would not have really got you in. Bit of a flag break would have got you in. That inside bar off the next level would have got you in. Anyway, lots of structure there. So that's what we're looking for. Just be wary of that gap. That gap could cause some havoc. In other words, we could just shoot all the way back up there, but I doubt it. I think we are setting into a trend. We were down, we tried to get going to the upside. That broke. We're now moving to the downside again. So That's kind of my view there. Moving on to British pound, Japanese yen. We had a nice rejection here early in the week, but then we rallied past it and basically a rejection higher. I think at the moment, if you look at the oscillators, we've got a fairly decent crossover. Moving averages are now crossed over to the bearish side, so technically we should be looking for an opportunity to short, and I would be paying very close attention to let's just get a bit higher. So there's a lot of chaos to the left if you look here. So let's get down to the hour. So you can see we looked at the sideways, and I was actually looking for long. The long did play out, and if you just look to the left, you can see any one of these tails here would have been your target. That did play out, but now we are below the moving averages, so now what you'd be looking for is a rejection of something higher, and that to me would be 161.621, and just above it 161.770. So I'm looking for a rejection there for an opportunity to short. Nothing else. Not really looking to short from where we are at the moment. So looking for a pullback, then we need to short. So that's what we're waiting for there. Moving on to Euro British Pound. This one also played out quite nicely, and I just want to put the level in that we were sort of aiming for. That was the structure we were aiming for. Look at my oscillators at the moment. So big move down. It looks like a bit of a pullback. Moving averages are just getting in the way at the moment, so let's just scroll down to the 3 hour. Have a look here. That was the 8 hour level, and there is a nice juicy pin bar. They always get tested. And have a look, story of 3. So we had 3 pin bars off this area. If that's not a sign, nothing would be a sign. So that would have been a fairly decent entry, decent stop loss as well, 128 point stop loss for a very, very strong move to the upside. So what you're looking for now is structure, and I'm just going to use the same 2 levels. There's the first one, and then there is the next one. And obviously these tails in between. So what you're looking for is a pullback. We can actually do that. That would probably be the clever thing to do. 0.88396 is the first logical area for an opportunity to buy into this. Failing that, you'd be looking for 0.88197. What you're looking for is a short move to the upside. It's probably something in that region. So you'd be looking for a move here to 0.88701 at the moment. So pull back on the structure, wait for price action, inside bars, engulfing bars, pin bars, and then you're looking for a trade to the upside, stop just below the price action. And I wouldn't go too far because we've been going sideways for quite some time, so you're just looking for the next logical level. That's kind of my view. There is a measured move as well, just while we're at it. There is a move to the upside, and there is the measured move. So your second target is going to be right around here at 0.88842. Look to the left, lots of structure that's happened at that area as well. Anyway, that's it for me. Pay attention to the oscillator. Sorry, it's heading towards the top. Not there yet, but we'll probably reject off the top of this range. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.